Howdy folks, we've got another kit for you today. This one's from Revell, level 3, 124 scale, Land Rover, long wheelbase, series 3. Land Rover is my favourite vehicle, so I'm going to build my first ever like car vehicle. Normally I do planes and tanks, but I'm going to step it up and change it a little bit. So I'm going to do one of my favourite vehicles. Also, my other favourite vehicles other than Land Rovers are Ford. I've got some kits on the Model T. We'll do a review on them at a later date, but for now I'm going to do this Land Rover. This is a brand new kit from Revell, brand new tooling. This is a completely brand new kit, not a Reeboks or anything. This is a new kit completely. If you're looking for the item number, it's 07047. Licensed by Land Rover. This side of the box, it's going to be 19.4 centimeters in length, so about this long. 184 parts. On the back, you got potential what the kit can look like built by someone at Revell, or probably. I'm not going to do mine the greeny, bluey colour, whatever they say in the box. I'm going to do mine the Land Rover dark green with the white top and the white wheels, and this centerpiece here around the windows is white, but the bottom part I'm going to do dark green. This grille is going to be chrome. I'm not going to put the spare tyre on. I'm not going to do the rack, but I will have this roof piece. It's a side opening box from Revell. I don't like these boxes because they're really flimsy. You get your what do you say, that the body of the vehicle. Some rubber wheels, they're quite hard. Got one bag of sprues which contains the chassis and some seats and transmission parts and engine block. This sprue here contains the floor and some side skirts and hood or bonnet or wherever you are. This one contains the axles and steering wheel and leaf springs, transmission parts, I think, some more seats, because you can do European version like English and whatever, and then there's a German version which has different seats and stuff. Wheels, the roof, engine block, clear, a warning label, junk. You have your worksheet, and the decals are in here somewhere. So we have the new instructions from Revell. I do like their new instructions. All your steps, your icons, what they mean. And then it goes on to colours, so you're going to have to do your references. Obviously it's going to be Revell paints. Some people like them, some people don't. I think they're okay. They're water based, which is a nice one, so they're not toxic or anything. Sprue map of parts you get, another sprue map. So again, here, first steps. You start off with left hand drive or right hand drive. Obviously wherever you are in the world, so I'm going to be doing the right hand drive. So you start off with your engine block, all your parts for your engine. I'm not going to try and explain what some of them are because I have no idea. Radiator, fan, I know that for sure. What looks like the gearbox If I get this totally wrong, I do apologise for people that know the vehicles, so don't beat me up too much. Calling out the bottom of this chassis, they asked me if you'd paint it in the blue colour, but I'm not doing mine in blue. I say I'm doing mine in the Land Rover green, so I've got to try and find that somehow. If anyone knows what paints you use for the Land Rover green, please put it in the comments. It'll help me. I'd be appreciated if you could. It would help me a lot. So you're doing the floor, drilling out some holes for. I'm not quite sure what these holes are for. I think they're for your seats. We're going to go to step 32 and 38. Yeah, 30, 32 and 38, yeah, so it is for your seats. Putting in what looks like a firewall and stuff. Then it starts on the chassis and looks like, I don't know what you call that. Leaf springs, I know that. Fuel tank by the looks of things. Exhaust system. You got that thing again where the wheels sit onto. I don't know what you call it. Leaf springs. The engine being dropped in. What looks like a drive shaft. Radiator and radiator shield. Dropping that radiator in. Putting the pipes on. Chassis on top of everything. Some of the levers going in. What looks like gear stick and handbrake and everything else. You got your seats, plain old L-shaped seats, or you got some what looks like a little bit more comfort and cushion ones. So this section here is for the German version, which is a two-seater. Everywhere else seems to be having a three-seater, a German two-seater. Everywhere else has got a three-seater. The framing, this is your bench seat for the back. This is the back seat as well. Putting your seats in, so two types. Some more bench seats as well that goes in the back. So this is a you can potentially have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably a 10 people you could fit in here easily. 10-seater maybe. What looks like a bumper, side cards or side door card inserts. Sandwiching it all up. What looks like the dashboard. Excuse me, I don't know what that is. That's part of the bodywork somewhere. Looks like the dashboard again. Steering wheel going in. Another dashboard. So why? I've done several dashboards. Oh, left-hand drive and right-hand drive. Yeah, so pay attention to that. Left-hand drive and right-hand drive. So this is something to, yeah, so yeah, pay attention to these sections. This is something to do with the steering bits. Left-hand drive section of the dash, right-hand drive dash, right-hand dash, right-hand dash. More parts going on. This looks like the part of the engine bay section. Going on to your cab. Two versions. Drilling holes out. I'm not quite sure what for. Go to step 82. Step 82 is for, oh, those holes are for the mirrors. So some have mirrors and some didn't. And drilling out these holes are for 83 and 84. Is for aerials. Drilling out more holes for steps 76 and 77. What are they for? 76 and 77. These brackets, I don't know what they're for neither. Windshield going in. Headlamps and the grille section going in. Your headlamps as well. Glass going in, which should probably be last. Not quite sure. More glass going in. There's your roof, drilling out the holes if you're having the roof rack and your spare tyre, but I'm not having the roof rack or the tyre. I'm just going to have the plain roof. Not quite sure what those pieces are neither, but it's on the roof. Dropping your cab on top of your body and sandwiching it all up. Putting your roof on and roof rack. I'm not doing this section. Headlamps, indicators and turn signals and stuff. Same again on the back. Handles, tow bar, reverse lights by the looks of things. There's those brackets that we looked at earlier. Putting your tyres together and spare wheel probably. More parts in the engine bay. Looks like a battery, water pump or water bottle, not quite sure. Some kind of hose, not quite sure what that is neither. Your hood or your bonnet, wherever you are in the world going on. Mirrors, which we looked at earlier, which asking you to go on to whatever version you're doing. Aerials as well, whatever version you're doing. You're going to have what looks like a snorkel or trim, I'm not quite sure. And these black things that sit on the side, not quite sure what they are neither. And it goes into your colour, but they're asking to paint this in that bluey green colour, but which I'm not doing. I'm going to say I'll do mine in Land Rover green. Here's the decals, which I've just found. There you got some instrument panels and a hell of a lot of number plates for wherever you are in the world. So European, German, UK. Looks like American number plate down the bottom. Some of these other places, Sweden, I think that is. Here's your body of the Land Rover. It's nicely moulded, it's one piece. Those holes I'm going to have to fill in probably, or that little roof piece probably cover that. So it's nicely done. Tiny bit of flash around here, just a little bit of clean up. Unfortunately, it's the back doors are closed. Got to take that tab off. And have a look at these rubber tyres. They're really hard rubber. The tread looks pretty good. You have to take out the centerpiece. We have this bag here. contains your wheels and the roof. It's got a couple of holes there I'm going to have to fill because I'm not having the roof rack or spare tyre. What looks like a battery, some fan, inserts to the wheels at the back, I think they are. So I'm going to have to wire up the battery if I'm going to have the hood open, so a little bit more detail. Here's the framing for the roof rack, which I'm not doing. These look like steering arms and steering linkage bits. I'm not quite sure. Mirrors, headlamps, and your grille. Your engine block. Bumper. Not quite sure what the rest of it is, but it looks like handles and hoses probably. Oops. We have the chassis of the Land Rover. Fuel tank is moulded as one piece, so I thought that was separate, but clearly not. You have those seats. Looks like ones with cushions and really hard basic seats. There's some hosing. Looks like leaf spring arms, not leaf springs, but suspension arms or springs, whatever you want to call them. Wind wipers, pedals. This sprue contains leaf springs, transmission or gearbox parts, exhaust system. Not sure what those square things are, hatches maybe or some sort. There's these I don't know what you call them, where the wheels sit. Gearbox? No, not gearbox. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to try and say because I'm just going to totally butcher it and make it fool myself. Drive shafts by the looks of things. Steering wheel. Everything seems okay so far. We have the side of the Land Rover. Those look like one of the back parts somewhere. Injection pins on the inside, so hopefully you don't see them. But just check to make sure, otherwise you're going to have to sand them out, but hopefully they should be alright. We have the hood or the bonnet, a little bit of marbling. Quite severe that is. Hopefully you don't see that. Yeah, bit of paint on it. It should be alright. There's your windshield. Part of your dashboard looks of things. Lower half of your Land Rover. So this would sit on top. Somewhat like that. We have this large sprue, contains 2 types of dash, left and right hand drive, bench seat, looks like part of the engine firewall section I think. I'm not sure where these pieces are in the middle, looks like something to do with transmission probably. Some more seats, part of your bench seat section framing, not sure what that is, could be part of your seat system. Here you have your small detail parts, some more hosing. There's that piece for the engine, had some pipes on it. There's cam belt maybe, I don't know, oil pan. I'm not sure, this is probably something to do with the engine block. There's your radiator and radiator shield. Be careful with these clear. Clear's going to be pretty good because it's flat panels. So even if I zoom out, it's still pretty good. So there you go guys, brand new kit from Revell, 124 scale Land Rover, Series 3, long wheelbase, left or right hand drive, Europeans and rest of the world and German versions. As I say, it's a brand new kit, brand new tooling for 2019. Layers, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.